Hello, everyone. Say anything to anybody?
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, good morning. Just got my coffee and now I'm walking up to, look at that. Talking about throwing garbage and look at what you see on the street there. I'm heading over to, if I don't kill myself here, to pick up a pair of pants I had repaired. Tell you, they don't make clothes the way they used to. I've had these shorts about a year and the crotch was already wearing out. So it's gonna cost, well, we'll see what it costs. That's one of the things I'm waiting to find out. I'll explain that in a minute. Well, you got Coldwell Banker here too. Now, he should be open. He said he'd be open on Saturday, but you never know. This guy's closed, that guy's closed. Yeah, I think he's open. He usually sits in one of these cars. It's funny, a lot of these guys will sit in cars outside. Yeah, this is it, but what's the prices? Boy, it's hot in here. Looks like an American TV show. Ooh, that steamer is. Wouldn't want to work in here on a hot day. Tintoria is dry cleaner. Hi, good morning. Yeah, you don't have the sense of entitlement here that you do in the United States and in some other countries where, you know, people know they don't have to try. Here, I mean, listen, I'm not an expert in Mexico. I've only been coming here for 8 years. And at the most, I was coming 6 months at a time. So, you know, I try to get out, I try to explore, but there's still a lot more to learn. And the culture, learning a new culture, oh, that's a whole different thing. There he is. Buenos dias. I think he, there we go. Awesome. Muchas gracias. Tiene un, ¿cómo se llama? Planchado?
Un parche.
Con parche.
Sí. Y el parche está cocido ya y con eso.
Excelente. Yeah.
Sí.
So este es más grande. Good.
Sí.
Excelente.
Ya se le extendió más porque si no, para que no se le vaya a volver a abrir.
Sí.
¿Sale?
Sí, es muy roto. Yeah. Gracias. So yo puedo usar más tiempo.
Sí, más tiempo le va a durar más la
Yeah. Excellent. This happened to me in Colombia as well. I was in Cartagena and I had just taken a colectivo private van from, boy, I can't remember the name of that town, Santa Maria or someplace on the coast. And, hold on. Oh, that dog almost got whacked. Ooh-wee, that was close. I was in the van and the guy was supposed to bring me to my hostel or hotel, wherever the hell I was staying. And I wasn't staying in the downtown. I usually stay like outside and pay less. So I had a general idea where the place was, but because he was taking me there, I didn't have, normally when I'm going someplace, I have like a map with directions so I can walk there on my phone. But I didn't do that. So we get into the downtown and all of a sudden he's like, okay, I'm gonna drop you here. And I was like, what? I said, listen, I paid extra money, well, I think it was in the price, for you to deliver me to, you know, the front door of the place I'm staying, or relatively close. And he started laughing. And I was like, I'll tell you, I almost picked him up and threw him out the car and drove it myself, although I wouldn't know where I was going. So anyways, you know, what are you gonna do? You get out. And this is in a very interesting part of Cartagena, which at nighttime was even more interesting. So anyway, so I was getting out of the colectivo and I wasn't paying attention, and my pants got hooked on something on his seat, whether it was the seat belt or whatever it was. Yeah, you can go around, buddy. Yeah, the drivers here, though, you got to really pay attention. It really is a lot like China in that way, where, you know, you don't assume that, you know, because you're a pedestrian, you have the right of way and people are looking out for you. Wrong! So, and that's why, you know, I try not to go off on too much of a tangent on these walk and talks, because get run over. My pants got snagged, and when I jumped out, obviously, you know, I'm 200 pounds going one way, and my pants are trying to stay attached to the car, which weighs 2,000 pounds or 4,000 pounds, and it ripped the pants right open. It was actually kind of funny, but I was just so mad at the time, and the driver just started laughing. And I could have punched him in the face, but I didn't. So anyway, so, you know, I'm traveling, and when I travel, when I travel with a bag on my back, yeah, you'll meet some very interesting characters. If you're, if I wasn't on this, a lot of times I'd just engage in conversation with people, find out who they are. I was doing that. I ran into a security guard yesterday. Here I am going off on a tangent again. I'll have to actually go back and interview that guy, because his English is excellent, as they're saying. So anyway, so when I travel with only a limited amount of clothes. So I could go shopping for shorts, I guess, but if I don't have to shop, I don't want to. So anyway, I found this hole in the wall, literally a hole in the wall. Like, that guy had a shop. This guy was literally just a hole in one of these things that had been carved out, and he had his little sewing machine and a table. And I was walking by, and I saw him, and I went up to him. I said, "Hey," I brought the shorts to him. I said, "Hey, can you repair these?" He goes, "Yeah, claro, of course." I said, "Wow, awesome." I said, "How much?" And with any type of these repairs, the thing I worry about is that that the pants won't fit the same way, or you know, they'll be too tight, or they will pull up in the wrong place, and all of a sudden you'll be, there goes Day of the Dead coming up in a couple days this weekend. A lot of festivities. Today's 29th, I think. Today's definitely Saturday. I've got to carry a calendar around with me. Anyways, so, you know, you don't want to be walking around with a big wedgie. So, but the guy did a great job, and he charged me like the equivalent of $5, whatever the peso was back then, the Colombian peso, I don't remember. Today is probably half the value, so it cost me $2 today, unless his prices have gone up. So this guy just charged me $6, 120 pesos, and I know it's more than I probably could have bargained for, but you know what? If it works, if I get an extra year out of these shorts, then it was worth the $6, because these shorts cost more than $6. That's the way I look at it.